the weekend, we decided to come in with the weekends.
Blinding lights.
We hope you guys have been having a happy Friday, an inspirational Friday, and a celebratory Friday. We hope that everything is going great and the wind is behind your back, just blowing you forward. And we thank you for tuning in to.
Thank you to the world according to Buki and M.
It's quite a bit going on, as you all know.
Yes.
That I, quite frankly, am wanting to put behind, but I'm probably the only one that's going. I mean, those of us who are not working in Congress and all of that stuff that had to go through that is ready to put that behind us. But they're going to press charges and all of that on what had happened the other day when they had all that chaos going down in Washington. But how's your day been going before I get started?
But my day's been going pretty good, the usual, as in a school day. But what about yours?
Mine's been busy, in and out, back and forth, and all of that jazz. So, yeah. Typical. Now, I was a little bit more running around today, but it's all good in the neighborhood.
It's good in the neighborhood.
Biden, he is selecting a new stimulus plan, y'all. With checks, unemployment aid. President-elect Joe Biden said Friday he assembling a major new relief package that would boost stimulus payments for Americans to what? $2,000. And look at how I did. Anyway, and extend billions of dollars in aid to city and state governments.
That is wonderful.
Moving swiftly to address the nation's deteriorating economic condition and the rampaging pandemic. We're going to talk about that in a minute. The package will also include billions of dollars to improve vaccine distribution, tens of millions of dollars for schools, which they need, and I'm going to keep on going, and assistance to small businesses.
That is just amazing.
Especially those in low-income communities. And schools, too, in low-income communities, because they need to be offered the same opportunities that kids in these other that live in those wealthier communities are getting. They need to get the exact same education. So, and opportunities and programs. And, we need to provide more immediate relief for families and business now, Biden said. And adding that a failure to act will result in a broader economic cost. So I kind of figured once he got in office, that's what he was going to do. He was going to he was going to help with that stimulus, because see, with what little bit of stimulus is on the way, because everybody, I just want to let everybody know. Stop thinking you getting ready to get your stimulus right away.
Because
the same way you got it the first time, that's how you going to get it the second time. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can go on to irs.gov, and they're going to give you all of the answers pertaining to what you need to do, as far as your stimulus. So, they'll let you know, but it's probably going to come the way it came before. So I would expect it in that time frame, and just hold on, like the song is saying. Like the song says, hold on, help is on the way. Because help is on the way.
It is.
And then also tax season, although, we could only work a couple months. So for some, so we'll just have to see. So y'all look on there and see, because I know they said for some people, if they didn't get it, they can file it, with their taxes or whatever. But you need to find out what the time frame is. I would say anywhere between now, I think they started at January 29th. So by the end of January. So you just have to wait and see and refer to the irs.gov and find out that. Also, don't be afraid. Those COVID shots are coming up. They're already getting ready to start inoculating our senior citizens,
Mm,
um, in the long term care, nursing homes, and just in the
and that's a
general
good
public,
thing.
and that's a great thing. And they don't want that stuff because they like we got. They don't want to be suffering when they go.
Nobody
If
does.
you nobody does, but I'm just saying they want to ounce of, they want to get their do the right thing and get their inoculations for
Hmm.
COVID. And when it comes your turn, don't. It's okay to be nervous because I've acted a fool. I'm just gonna be honest. Don't do like I did. I'm reading up on stuff and reading up on stuff and asking everybody. And by the time it
You
was
don't
time for
need to
me
get. You know
to
you
get
can.
mine, I'm sitting up here
You don't need to be worried.
rescheduling appointments until I couldn't reschedule, and it had to be done. So it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, and all the reactions was in my head. They're gonna take good care of you. They're
Hmm.
gonna make sure you fill out a form that says if you're allergic to any type of medication, any type of anything,
Yep.
latex, etc., etc., etc. And they're going to have you answer it, and then they'll go over to see if you are a candidate for inoculations. And if you are a candidate for inoculations, then you will get one. They're going to make sure they're not giving that to nobody that's going to have a reaction to the medication. So they're going to take care of you. So get that out of your head and go on and get your shot, because once you get your shot, you got to wait about 4 weeks, and or whenever they tell you to come back. For mine
Hmm.
is 4 weeks. So they'll tell you when you're supposed to come back and get your second inoculation. Once you get that second inoculation, you might, they'll tell you you might experience a headache, you might experience a fever, you might, whatever.
Hmm.
So usually, if you get a little achy, a cup of Tylenol, but don't follow what they tell you to do. And
Exactly.
also, you're going to be okay. You're going to be
You're
okay.
gonna
And
be
after that
all
second
good. All
inoculation,
right.
baby, all you got is another 3 weeks, 4 weeks, or however long they say it take for it to get in your system, and then you good.
You all
You
right?
good, man. And for some of them are okay for a couple years. They don't know how many, and I'm trying to figure out how much is a couple. Is a couple 2 years? Is it 4 years? Is it 3 years? So I said I'm gonna consult my physician. I'm gonna find out when I go back, and then I'll let y'all know. But they'll probably
We'll let
tell
you
you
know.
between now and then on TV.
Hmm.
But I'm gonna find out, because I'm make sure I be back for my next one. Because unfortunately, COVID ain't going nowhere.
It
It's
ain't
here with
going
us, just like the
nowhere.
seasonal flu, like the flu and pneumonia and everything else. It's not
It's still
going
gonna be here. It
nowhere.
can't.
It's gonna be
It's not
here.
gonna
So you got to
disappear.
keep on getting your inoculations. But I feel that after your first series of this first one, the next ones, you probably, I would think that you would have an immunity to
Hmm.
where, okay, I'm straight.
Yeah.
You okay with it? You don't have nothing. It's just like a flu shot. So, but I'm not the CDC, so I don't know, and I'm definitely
We
like
ain't the
not
scientists here.
Pfizer or Moderna. So just follow what they say. What you got, Nim?
Zayn Malik makes his musical comeback with new song "Vibes,"
Okay, he making this musical comeback. I feel you.
which his last album dropped in 2018. Just released his second single "Vibes" off his
Okay,
upcoming album "Nobody
vibes.
Is Listening."
Okay.
It's been 2 years since Zayn released his last album. Now, the former One Direction member has dropped the second single off his third studio album,
That's
Nobody's
Zayn
Listening.
Malik. Uh
Yeah.
huh.
On January 8th at midnight Eastern Time, or Eastern Standard Time, Zayn, who welcomed the first child with his girlfriend,
Okay, with
with
his
his
girlfriend, he
girlfriend
could be
Gigi
with.
Hadid,
Uh huh.
in September 2020.
Okay, he got a little
Uh,
bit. Well, he got a 1 year old. Well,
he
no, he
released
no, he don't. He got a little baby.
he released his new song "Vibes."
He got a 4 month old.
Mhm.
Okay.
A follow up to the single "Better," which is unveiled in 2020.
Okay, cool,
Yes.
cool. So, what else?
The song can be heard on Apple Music, so you can go to Apple Music and listen to it. And he also posted a preview on it on his Instagram. Vibes out now, he captioned in his post, which is below Nobody is Listening, January 15th.
That is good. That is good. So y'all listen, download Mr. Zayn Malik
Listen to
on
it.
Apple and what else?
And you can also promote it on Instagram, and I'm pretty sure it's probably already on YouTube, but I'm not sure, but it probably will be because obviously it's music.
And I just want to tell everybody, you know, it's a new year.
Yes, it is.
Just go with the go with the flow. It's gonna be all right. We all get bored and all of this stuff, but I want you to, and it's hard to let go. Just do your best, and don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Change the things that you're able to change.
Change the things that you want to change.
That you're able to change,
yes.
Like your diet, a class that you don't want to take. If you want to stop drinking so much soda and start juicing, or things that you can change. Exercise and meditate, whatever it is. Focus on things that you can change, and stop comparing yourself. Don't compare yourself to other people. You be happy for who you are, because you are unique and you have your own gifts to share. Okay? And if you are blessed, and if you have people to care for you, then you have then you have it all.
You have it all.
Okay. And you can make it. Okay. Help is on the way. There's help out here in the community. There's people out here that are willing to give a hand up. They, even though it's COVID, they have all kinds of programs. You can go to your local listing. You can go to your local, call your local social services and ask them what is assistance number. Some numbers are just 3 digits, like not 911, but for instance, 711 or whatever. Find out what that number is in your community, and it will help you find any and everything that you could possibly need. Okay? And know that you are not in this alone.
No, you're not, because we're all.
This is America.
We're all together.
And anything is possible in America. Put your
mind to it.
And when you put your mind to it, anything in America is possible. And I wanted to share that with you guys. Now, what do you have, Miss Nam? You don't have no recipe for us today?
Well, I do have a recipe. Okay, it is called lemon chicken with broccoli.
Okay, how do we make it? Because we're running time. Baby, let's go.
All-purpose flour, 2 tablespoons. Table salt, half teaspoon, divided.
Okay.
Black pepper, 1/4 teaspoon, freshly ground. Uncooked, boneless, skinless chicken breast, 12-ounce, thinly sliced. Olive oil, which is 2 tablespoons. Fat-free, reduced sodium chicken broth, 1/2 cups of undivided. Minced garlic, 2 teaspoons. Uncooked broccoli, 2/2 cups of small forks. Lemon zest, 2 teaspoons or more to taste. Fresh parsley. I think I said that wrong.
Lemon juice,
yes.
a tablespoon.
Yes.
But if you got acid issues, just use this lemon zest. Or you can do some lemon pepper.
And then step 1, on a plate, combine 1/2 tablespoons flour, 1/4 teaspoon salt and pepper, and chicken and turn to coat. Step 2, heat oil in a large non-stick skillet over medium-high heat. Add chicken and cook, turning to as needed until lightly browned, and cook through about 5 minutes. Remove to a plate. Step 3, put a cup broth and garlic in the same skillet. Bring to a boil over high heat. Scraping under brown bits from the bottom of the pan with a wooden spoon. Add broccoli, cover and cook for 1 minute. Step 4, in a small cup, stir together remaining 1/2 cup of broth, half tablespoon flour, and 1/4 tablespoons of salt. Add the skillet and bring to a simmer over low heat. Step 5, cover and cook until broccoli is crisp, tendered, and sauce is slightly thickened, about 11 to
About 1.5 minutes.
Yes, about 1.5 minutes. Stir in chicken and lemon zest. Heat throughout. Step 6. Remove skillet from heat and stir in
Parsley.
I can't say it.
That's okay.
Parsley and lemon juice. Toss to coat. Serving 1 cup. And
That's yummy.
Yummy
And you
wonderful.
can do that with like a brown rice on the side. You can do that with another vegetable on the side, a salad. That would go really good with a nice salad. With some olive oil and maybe just some zest, some lemon zest or something like that.
That looks really good though, and it tastes good and looks really good.
It looks really good, and Parmesan.
And it sounds really good.
It sounds really good. And thank you, Miss Nam. Thanks for listening to the World According to Boogie and Nam. Enjoy your weekend and check our podcast out today. January the 8th, 2020, y'all.
Hit the like button.
It should be ready by about 7 Eastern time.
Somewhere around there.
Bye. Bye.